Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm doing the new Crimson Harvest event that has been recently released with this year's Halloween. It's a pretty spooky event, and it's an event that holds a dear place in my heart because the first event I actually was participating in EVE Online was, I think it was back in 2015 or 2016, and it was this Crimson Harvest event. The story behind it is that the Blood Raiders come out, supposedly come out sometimes. It happens basically only in Halloween. They come out and they hunt people, and they hunt people for their blood. They like drain them of their blood with these special machines, and they use this blood to paint their ships. So they're very nasty kind of people. And here, this event makes you able to kill them. And this event hasn't actually been here for a while. It ended, I think, in 2018, and then they stopped 2019. But now it's back again. That's something I think is pretty fun, because I always like this event because it always dropped really good stuff from them. So I'm going to use my Rattlesnake right here that has got a really good active tank and a good capacitor, and I've even got an MWD that is still cap stable with it on. So it's a pretty robust ship I'm using. We're going to go and wreck these guys and see if we get any good loot. The thing is, this is actually a bit different now this year. So I said that it's not been around for, oh, they're going crazy on my drones already. I should recall my drones a bit. The thing is, these events, how it's been is that they've always been just that you go to this site and kill Blood Raiders, but now it's a bit of a twist this year, because now you can fight these Shining Flame people, and I'm not exactly sure who they are, but apparently they're like some kind of mercenary group. I think it has something to do that they're fighting the Blood Raiders, because you either can choose to fight for the Blood Raiders or fight for the mercenary guys. So I guess now that I'm killing these mercenary guys, I'll get a good standings with the Blood Raiders. But I think I would want to kill the Blood Raiders. I don't like them. They're very horrible people. So we're gonna wreck them. Why is it yellow actually? Oh, it's not yellow. That's just someone else. Someone's picked up. Okay, return them. Taking a lot of drone aggro here actually. Really annoying. Why is there so much drone aggro? Something I've actually noticed with these live events. So live events, like the events like this, that only last for a brief amount of time. So you can think of the Triglavi invasion as like a massive event, but they've always had you previously, before 2018, had a lot of events. So like in Christmas time, you would get these like Christmas events. You would get in the summertime, you would get some other kind of events. You get all these kind of different events at different times of the year. But they stopped with that around 2018, but now this is finally returned some kind of event, and that's something I really look forward to. And I also noticed that the last few events that were coming out in 2018 around that time, they became a lot harder, so they had a lot more evil. The initial events that existed back in 2015-16, they were a lot easier. They rarely had scrams. These guys have so many evil, and I think they're trying to mimic the way the Abyss has so many evil, just to make it a bit more difficult. Okay, no good loot from here. Got this mobile tractor beam here to be able to pull in stuff. Now, I'm using the same actually Rattlesnake I used to use for emerging conduits. I refitted it, however, a little bit. I made sure that it's cap stable, even with the MWD on, because I know that the Blood Raiders are known for neuting. So now we're not facing against Blood Raiders, but it's still good to have a lot of capacitor, because it seems like they're neuting as well. But the Blood Raiders are known for having strong newts. If you look at their ship stats, they've got very big bonuses to newt. I'm taking so much damage to my drones. How much these guys really hate drones. Really, they just what is going on? They really don't like the drones. It probably would have better to actually use a different ship, a gun-based ship or a missile-based ship, because the amount of DPS that these drones are having to deal with is a little bit too much. Poor drones. Poor drones. Drone lives matter. That's what I have to say. The drones get always beaten up so hard by these NPCs. In nullsec a long time ago, when I was in nullsec doing stuff, then I would actually then I'd farm these like sites, these anomalies, and always the frigates go crazy on the drones. But here it seems like everyone is going crazy on the drones. In missions like L4 missions, you hardly ever have that problem with the drone aggro. Only sometimes, but not at all as much as here. Let's see if we get anything from this. This is a Curse. Curse is a Tech 2 cruiser. Hopefully it'll be something good for it. You know, maybe there could even be some kind of let's see now, some kind of good loot salvage. No, it doesn't seem like that, because it doesn't say advanced direct. If it said advanced direct, then we could maybe get the Tech 2 salvage. Ooh, what's this? High stroke scope, guidance stroke. Ah, no, it's just a regular module. I thought that was maybe a custom module. So there's a lot of acceleration gates I've noticed in these sites. Yeah, that's why it was good. It was good that I actually packed an MWD to allow easy travel right here. Just boosting away with our shield booster. It's an X-large shield booster as well, so it uses a lot of capacitor, but we get this crazy recharge right here, 427 HP per second. Really nice. Let's swap to the next site. See what we have here. I wonder if this was open the whole time. That's why someone didn't bother killing the other ones. Or maybe it could just be that someone was bored and just left. One thing with these events is that there's a common thing. Be really careful about this. Now, there's two reasons. One is, often with events, it's always been like a classical thing, that there's like a end boss that drops good loot. And the thing is, those, you could have people steal them, and they'll go suspect, and they'll be very baiting or like enticing to go and, you know, get revenge because they stole your loot. But do not do that, because basically almost everyone who does that has come prepared with a really good PvP ship that will absolutely wreck your PvE ship. Are these guys just warping away? What are they doing? Can you decide? And then the second thing is that there's a new thing with this event right here that's going to be lasting, is that 90% of the items that you have on your ship will drop when you're dying. So watch out for gankers. Don't go here and extremely bling ships. I'm only using this one bling module, and it only costs like 120 mil, 150 mil, something like that. So it's not crazy expensive, and I have really a large amount of tank. But 90% of modules will drop now, so don't go here with mega bling stuff like those drone damage amplifiers, Dread Grista's drone damage amplifiers, Federation, Caldari Navy ballistic control system. You're going to get ganked straight away, because usually when you die, there's like a 50-50 chance of a module dropping, but now there's a 90%, so basically almost everything you have is going to drop, and that'll be very enticing for gankers, because usually gankers, they have to think about, you know, a bit of a cost and risk ratio. They calculate a bit on what's the potential benefits and then what's the potential risk of losing their ships, and that benefits are based on like the loot drops. Like there's a 50% chance these modules will drop. Let's take that chance. But here it's a lot more easier for them to take the chance, because, you know, the 90% loot drop. It's going to be a lot of ganking, I can imagine, going on, especially in the big populated systems of high sec, and especially abyssal gankers. That's something I worry about. Abyssal gankers are going to be ganked even more. I'm going to be a bit wary of the running my abyss sites, because it's almost always going to be now guaranteed to get a profit from ganking an abyssal runner. Even a relatively cheap one is probably going to be worth it in like low tier catalysts or something. This shining flame crucifier does not want to die. Will you please die? That crucifier is even... Oh, that active rep, man. What the heck is that? So those are the two things. Be really careful about people trying to bait you by going suspect and stealing stuff, and also be careful about like actual gankers, because of the high chance of stuff dropping that could be of value to them. Can this crucifier please die? There we go. Finally. I think I know why. Because look at these guys. Augurers and deacons. These guys are all remote repair people. So they must have been repairing that guy, because I can't imagine a crucifier repping that much. Let's see, are they doing remote repairs? Maybe they only remote repair the like offensive ships. Let's see, does he have a good active repair? If he starts getting a good... Yeah, there we go. You see that? Remote repping right there. That's exactly... So now it's actually good. That's actually interesting, because, I mean, we always see in the Abyss, you know, we see these like remote repairing kind of ships that are a bit annoying, like those renewing Leshaks, or the Triglavens in general kind of repair quite a bit. But here, that I've never seen active reps that strong. So now it'll actually be very strategically good to go for the Logis first to be able to take them out very quickly. Okay, let's grab in all these other wrecks here. I could use an MTU, but it's nice to be able to just rely on your mobile tractor beam, or small tractor beams, enable you to quickly go and grab them in without having to worry about forgetting anything there. So that was all the whole side. It doesn't seem like there's anything left. There's no acceleration gates. Let's see if we get anything interesting from these augurers. That was actually... I usually am used to them having like a distinct boss, but there's no distinct boss right here. I wonder if there's something I have to destroy, maybe? Oh, there we go. There's something. There's more waves. Reinforcement waves on the way. Okay, nothing in there. Let's go for this one. Some crucifier. Yeah, so this is what it will be. What it is. They'll keep sending waves until the last one. Then there'll be a big boss, which we'll have to kill. It seems really strange that they don't have a boss. Okay, let's kill out the Augurer first. because we want to take out those Logis, I think. I don't think these guys drop anything. It seems like all these standard ships drop anything. It must be a special name on the ship that drops good stuff. So we'll take out this Augurer. Augurer right here. Actually, no, I want to take out this because there's only one Augurer. I'm worried that I'm going to take too much drone aggro. Yeah, these Crucifiers, they go crazy on my drones. Absolutely crazy. You see that half shield's just taken out that straight, almost all my shields taken out straight away. Okay, let's recall drones, redeploy them, and put them on this Crucifier over here. Damn, this drone aggro is crazy. Some interesting rock formations over here. It seems almost like rocks are melting or something. I don't know what's the lore behind these shining flame people, because I've not really heard much about them. They're new people. I've never heard about them. I think they're new, at least. I've never heard about these people before. You can see these the Rex also. They've got a little bit of a spooky pumpkin logo. It's pretty interesting. They do that. I know in Christmas time they put like I think it's like a Christmas tree. So it's they just try to fit in with the season, you know. Okay, actually, taking a bit of drone aggro. Go for this Crucifier. Stupid Crucifier, really annoying. Always goes for my drones. Please take it out quickly. My rapid heavies, I think they're doing quite a bit of damage. I'm using Furies though, so it shouldn't be applying too well. You see that, only 120 damage. There we go, killed quite quickly. Okay, now we go for... Oh, what the heck, my drone's taking... These curses are going for them? I didn't expect that. Start shooting this missile, this Augurer right here. You know, something interesting I've been thinking about is that these guys are actually covert ops capable ships, the curses. I've never seen actually NPCs cloak ever, really. They never really use that. And it would just be interesting if you would find NPCs somehow that are cloaked. It would be quite interesting. These guys, obviously, they're not utilizing their cloaking capabilities, but maybe they came here by cloaking. Oh, this doesn't even look like a curse. It looks like a... the other one, the Pilgrim, yeah. It looks like a Pilgrim. I think it has to do with their camo or something. The skin looks like the Pilgrim, but it's actually a curse base hull. A lot of ships are like that. For example, the Moa, you could actually use it, put the Garista skin on it, make it look like a Gila. Oh, there we go. Battleship. This has to be the boss, yeah? This is the boss. I hope I guess I'm good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go really close to it in case there's some cloaky guy just hiding nearby who's going to scoop the loot straight away. So I'm going to just go point blank. Shoot this guy straight away. And it seems like I'm over-tanking really hard, so probably what I'm going to do is just tone down maybe some of the capacitor modules and put a bit more damage modules in it. Let's get a bit close to this guy. You know, once what happened in these live events was that this is day one of me doing this. Once what happened was that they had day one, they had put the wrong damage numbers in, they added an extra 0. So just one of these bosses on this Macarial event, I think it was like a Valentine's Day event. Then it just one-shot everyone because it was doing so much damage. It would be funny. It would be really annoying if they had done it here and I would have just wrecked and lost my Rattlesnake. But I'm pretty sure I would got a reimbursement for that. It would be a bit weird if I did not. Getting scrammed. Uh-oh. It doesn't allow me to use my MWD. I'm going too slow. My Rattlesnake. More like a Rattlesnail. It's a snail. Snail space at least. And doing webbed as well. Doesn't help. Okay, let's go and grab this. Use our mobile tractor unit, or not mobile tractor unit, tractor beam to get a bit closer. I keep mixing up mobile tractor beam, small tractor beam. Okay, let's get this. Okay, let's see now. What loot do we get here? War clone banks. Okay, this is like clones, because the thing is, how do you say, the blood raiders, they have a big thing for, I told you before, you know, they like to harvest blood from people. I can imagine this is something that they've got like clones that they're harvesting them from. And we get a bit of Pyrolanciers. Okay, so that's not so interesting. I would have expected a bit more. I wonder what you can do with these, actually. These homing clones have been engineered for infantry combat and awaiting reserve transfer for a clone soldier. They're valuable pieces of biological equipment, and they're high demand by the Blood Raiders, or Mir Sarikusa. That's the leader of the Blood Raiders. Oh yeah, they consider the blood of the... Yeah, exactly. So it's exactly what I told you. The blood of the clones to be the purest, so they kind of harvest the blood from these guys. Really nasty people, but that's it. That's what the Blood Raiders do. So that's the first site done. I'm going to do more of these later today. Doing more of these. We'll probably do the Blood Raider ones next. Or let's see whatever I find. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video right here. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.